Pony. My name is All of the Sticks, but right now my name is Bookendings Logic. That's right, every pony. I am a brony myself, even if you want me to call me a Pegasus-sister. Either one is fine by me. I want to do this is part of my April Fool's YouTubers week, and instead of doing just one YouTuber, I decided to do a whole community because I couldn't just pick one. Eventually I will be able to, but at this moment I can only pick one because I cannot imitate any of them. This is going to be the entire, or as much of the brony community as I can, but this is still just me putting my opinions in. Don't get me started. So of course we're going to be going over a My Little Pony episode. This is going to be a season 5 episode. It's episode 111, which is actually pretty good because this is actually nearing my 100th video. This is Hearthsbreakers, written by Nick Confalone. And I'm sorry, Nick, I spelled your name wrong. Actually, Nick is spelled with a K, N-I-C-K, but anyway. I wanted to do an episode where I didn't have a whole bunch to think about because I'll start getting on a tangent, and then once I do, you won't shut me up, and that would be very much horrible because then my episode will be 20 minutes long, and I don't want that. Trust me, nobody wants that right now. But anyway, Hearthsbreakers is a really interesting episode for me because I can still think about it in different ways. If you want, I can go over the plot really quick. It's going to be very simple, so bear with me. Now, it's Hearthswarming, that lovely equestrian holiday that we all celebrate, similar to Christmas. And we have this very special combination of Applejack's family, which includes Applejack, Big Mac, and Applejack, Big Macintosh, and Granny Smith, as well as Apple Bloom. And we're treated to the Pie family, which, as we all know, Pinkie Pie grew up on a rock farm. And we already get the sense of this is going to be very different from what we usually get. And speaking from personal experiences, I can say that is very much true. From the big move I've made, I've had to celebrate a lot of things differently. Not all the ones I would usually celebrate in the same way, which is kind of difficult for me to explain at this moment. But it's still a really interesting thing to see how people celebrate in different ways. And this is a great episode that brings it by it. We already talked about the Apple family's Hearthswarming, where they all gather around, they make a big, wholesome family deal out of it. And that's very similar to the way my family does it. We all get together, we all bring something to the table, we cook, we cook together, we play together, we eat together. We don't open all of our gifts together because this is a huge family. But we still have those times where we're all together, we all get to open one present, and it's a huge thing that we all get to do, and it makes Hearthswarming one of my favorite holidays because we all get together, we all talk, we get to see people we haven't seen for a super long time, and it's a huge blast. But sorry about that. After my move, I've had to deal with a lot of things very much differently because I don't have my family with me. I don't get the loud, boisterous holidays that I usually get. I wasn't able to do all of the things I usually do. I didn't get to prep everything I wanted to prep. Heck, I didn't even have a tree. But it was a really interesting dynamic because I was presented with an opportunity from, well, I'm going to go off camera here. I'm going to say Mobius. Mobius actually let me celebrate the holidays with him and his family, and that was a whole new experience altogether. It was different, but it was a good one, and I'm happy that he was able to share that with me. Hearthsbreakers is basically the same thing. everything is done differently on a rock farm. And frankly, I was impressed. Every I was surprised how much things that they could put in rocks. And I have to say, I was very much impressed when they brought out the rock stew. My mouth was watering when I saw that. But I know some of the older traditions about rock stew, and still, I'm excited. I was excited when I saw it. All of the traditions were different. You could see was so much was different, and it was more bare bones and more about the deeper traditions of the history of Hearthswarming Eve, and not exactly about the huge festivus that every pony else has. If you think about it, yeah, if you think about it, everybody celebrates it with differently, and it's not just talking about different religious groups celebrating different parts of it, like Kwanzaa, Hanukkah, back to humanity here. And but even then, we still have those traditions within other. We still have those traditions that say the same thing, but we do different things. My family opens one gift the night before the night before Santa comes in, and we still leave milk and cookies out for Santa. Some people leave water and celery out for the man. Some people, we scatter reindeer treats on our lawn. We we started the tradition where elves visited. We started the tradition that there's so many traditions that we've had that have just been building up for this holiday, and then you see other places where they light a candle. Things like that was day and night, and that's what I was expecting when it came to the apples and the pies. And I'm not going to the apple pie shippers here, trust me. But it was something I was looking forward to, and I wasn't disappointed. I was riveted throughout the whole way. I would love to see more things. And writers, if you're listening to me, please make a family episode. I would love to see more of all of the main six's family, especially a family appreciation. We all know that Mother's Day and Father's Day is coming up for us. And even though that some ponies don't even have mothers and fathers, we still have the opportunity to celebrate those holidays with our loved ones. Probably a memorial for the Apple family, and deeper knowledge on what happened. I know the community is dying to know. And it'd be interesting to know more about Fluttershy's family. That's a family I want to know about, and it's Rainbow Dash too. We haven't met their families. That would be so exciting to see the dynamic between Rainbow Dash's family and Fluttershy's family. But let me know what you think. What are your family traditions when it comes to different holidays? It doesn't have to be hearthwarming. Some families do something different for Memorial Day than another pony. Or Grandparents' Day is more about the great grandparents instead of the grandparents. Or just something different that you love to do as part of your family. I would love to hear your opinions, and if you actually want to see even more of this silly face, please let me know. I actually really enjoyed starting this, although there was a lot to think about, and I would still like to do more. Maybe I could do something about what my headcannons are, or what cannons that you want to be shot out of the sky. It would be very interesting, but please, no shipping. I don't want to see shipping in my comment section, at least not for a while. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, my name is Bookendings Logic. I am a Pegasister. I am here to stay. And thank you guys so much for watching. Bye!